Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to A Cup of Joe, your only strong, no fluff morning inspiration to jumpstart your day. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, and again, welcome to A Cup of Joe, strong, no fluff, straight inspiration. How y'all doing this morning? Hope your morning is starting well. It's starting great. And here we go. Here we go. All right. So, again, every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. live here on Facebook, we come on and our goal is to just give you a boost, a jump start, a little nudge. The same thing you would get from a cup of Joe. And, um, and we want to make sure we do that properly. All right. So before we begin, I need you to do me a favor. Go ahead and invite some people. Invite. And even now, I need you to just go ahead and like, share, all that good stuff. You know what to do. You know what to do. Do you know what to do? All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So here is my topic for the day. All right. So you have to be programmed in order for you to have real control of your life. You have to be programmed. Programmed. Yes, programmed. Now that may sound like an oxymoron, right? You need to be programmed in order to have control. Well, the truth is we we don't program ourselves enough. As much as we are independent, or you can say we as much human or humanistic that we are, we need to be programmed more like the machines that we use. We need to be more programmed, more like the systems that we use and we create. And the reason I say that is because a lot of things can get sort of lost in the shuffle if they're not programmed. There are things we won't do necessarily if it's not on our schedule, right? If it's not on the schedule, if it's not really if it's not put in some sort of a system that we can follow and that we can respect, it's not going to happen. And it takes about 3 to 4 weeks to acquire a new habit, and it takes just about as long to lose a bad habit, right? And the only way that's done is by programming, right? And if you anything that you do repeatedly, you need some sort of system to keep it on track. Anything that you do repeatedly, if it's like even like brushing your teeth in the morning, you need a system. Or I would say getting ready. Maybe brushing your teeth is part of the system, or part of the routine that you do in the morning. You need a system for it. Or maybe the system now, or the routine, has the timing. Obviously, has to be part of it, right? The manner, okay, in which you go about your routine. You need systems. You need programs. You need to be programmed. You have to, especially for the things that are important in your lives. Okay, scheduling is one thing. Reminders, all schedules, and having those things also, in front of you constantly, because there even sometimes you have your scheduling D's, but it's not really in front of you. You're not really aware of it because you have to click this button for the schedule to actually appear. And maybe you have to log in and all this stuff. But if you have something that is in front of you that's visual and that is constant, then you're able to stay on track and have more control of what's in your life, right? Now, you can go and sort of trying to wing it with certain things, but there are those things that you just you need it to be systemized somehow in your schedule, in your life. However, whether you're doing it or someone else is doing it for you, we have to be programmed to have more control. We need to. We need to. If not, then we just kind of leave everything up to chance and feelings and emotions. And sometimes that may not be the best. Certain things can sort of have that. You can use that for certain things, but it can't be for your entire life. You need a system. You need a program. You need a schedule. Okay, and eventually, you may not need that anymore. Eventually, you may not need the schedule or the program anymore because you've done it for so long. You've done it for a certain amount of time. Again, that you've acquired that habit. It's become second nature to you. But initially, you need that. You need that, and I know it may feel like, okay, you're not in control, but really you will be in more control by having that schedule, by having that program that you follow. You know exactly what time you wake up in the morning, what time you leave, what time you need to be in that bathroom so you can get out of there. What time you need to leave the house so you can get to work or get to your job, your business on time. What time do you need to That's okay, Zach. What time you need to get to work? Make sure you get that parking spot because if you don't, then somebody else gets it, and if somebody else gets it, now you got to park all the way in the back. All of that you need to systemize or create a system and a program for your life because if you have to be programmed, you have to be programmed in order for you to have real control of your life. I know it sounds backwards. It sounds crazy, but that's what we have to do. Even though we're the ones who will sometimes create those programs, we create those systems. We need those systems and that programming even in our brains and in our minds. We need it. We need it. That's the way we can function efficiently, effectively, and with focus. With focus. All right, because especially nowadays with everything that we have, that can be a distraction. You know, again, these little things here, they're the greatest weapons, but it can also be our greatest enemy. Right? It could be the greatest weapon or the greatest enemy, or the greatest tool or the greatest distraction. So, only way you're gonna take control is by programming yourself. If you can do it yourself, great. If you need someone else to do it for you, then do that. And that is your cup of joe for the day. That's your cup of joe for the day. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to say it one more time. You have to be programmed in order for you to have real control of your life. It's that simple. It's that simple. All right. I need y'all to do me a favor. Y'all know how this works. Okay. I can only share this so many times before Facebook blocks me. All right, which has happened a couple of times already. They blocked me for a few days because I was sharing this maybe like 20 times within like a minute. But the only way this gets around if you guys help me share it. So go ahead and share it, like it, comment. Let me give me some feedback, or tell me what you think. Tell me how what you're doing to program your life. How do you schedule your days? How do you schedule your month, your weeks? What's working for you? What's not working for you? And hopefully we can learn from each other and we can get better together. All right. Again, like the video. Don't be stingy. Share it. All right. That's it. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, 9 a.m. live right here on Facebook. A Cup of Joe with Joe Derilus. Peace. Boom.